Welcome to Build a Chat UI with Tailwind CSS, an autism-friendly tutorial where we'll create a clean, functional chat interface using React, TypeScript, and Tailwind CSS. No rushing, no complex backends, just a calm walkthrough of how to build the structure and logic of a chat box from scratch. Let's set up our project using create next app. In your terminal, run npx create-next-app. It will ask you to name the project. Type tailwind-chat-ui. Then select TypeScript and choose Yes when it asks about Tailwind CSS. Accept all other defaults. We won't start the server just yet. We'll do that later when it's time to test the chat UI in action. In this step, we'll lay the foundation for our chat logic inside chatwindow.tsx. Start by importing React and the useState hook. Next, define a message interface with a sender and content string. Then use useState to create messages, an array of message objects, and input, a string for the current input text. Don't worry about rendering anything yet. We'll build the UI after we define message handling in the next step. Now let's add the logic that handles sending a message. Inside the chat window component, create a function called sendMessage. Within sendMessage, first trim the input to make sure it's not just white space. If the input is valid, we'll add a new message to the messages array using the setMessages function. The new message will have a sender of user and the current input as its content. Then we'll clear the input field using setInput. We're not calling this function yet, and we're not rendering any UI. We're just setting up the behavior. Now let's return some of the JSX structure for our chat interface. We'll wrap the entire component in a centered div with a fixed height and column layout. Inside, we'll build an input area at the bottom with a text input, styled with padding and focus ring, and a button that calls send message when clicked. We'll also allow pressing the enter key to send the message. All of this is styled using Tailwind CSS to keep the layout clean and readable. Now let's display the messages on the screen. Inside the top half of our component, we'll create a div with padding and vertical scroll. Then we'll use messages.map to loop through all the chat messages. For each message, we'll show the sender's name, either you, agent, or a custom label, display the message content, and use Tailwind to align messages to the right if they're from the user and to the left otherwise. This gives us a readable, consistent visual for all message types. That's it. You've built a working chat UI using React, TypeScript, and Tailwind CSS. Your app is agent-agnostic, keyboard-friendly, and easy to expand with additional features like agent replies or persistent message history. If this kind of direct autism-friendly tutorial is helpful, subscribing is a great way to find your way back here. Thank you for watching, and let's keep learning and growing together.